letter.
Did you know that there was a Taco Bell zine?
Was there?
Oh, I'm gonna have to 1 second.
Also, we're live now, but it's
Oh,
gonna
good.
be like 10 minutes.
Oh, fuck.
I don't care. They can hear me looking up the Taco Bell zine.
No, please, by all means.
Oh, I'm sorry. Taco Bell Quarterly.
Oh, that's even better. That's like fancy.
Taco Bell Quarterly is the literary magazine for the Taco Bell arts and letters. We are a reaction against everything. We welcome writers and artists of all merit, whether you're published from Paris Review, rejected from Paris Review, or don't give a fuck what the Paris Review is. This is about great writing. It is about provoking and existing amongst the white noise of capitalism. It has tens of thousands of readers. Sure, it does. It's a literary magazine for Taco Bell with like Taco Bell poetry and art.
Taco Bell poetry?
This fucks immensely.
Holy shit! This is great.
Hold on, I'm posting this in chat.
I feel like Taco Bell is the one fast food chain that is like somehow elevated beyond like normal fast food. It's
Well, yeah,
like
it's just the Live Amos lifestyle.
Oh my god.
yeah, it's a cultural phenomena.
Well, later. God, remind me later to show a little bit of this because this is fucking amazing, actually.
I love this video. Oh, I missed this video. I want to watch it again.
Oh,
when it's in the background, yeah.
I found out that Streamlabs can have videos in the background and you can make them opaque. I think it really adds something, don't you think?
Yeah.
It's just this, like, Travel Channel video in Russian on Alaskan Malamutes. Completely illegible, but there are so many dog petting in it.
Yeah, look at him go. We love a few doggy.
Alright. So, I assume everybody here knows how Kahoot works. If
what
not,
is that?
I'm just gonna send... You basically just use your phones like Jackbox. Let me send the website. And the game pin.
Or is it like Jackbox and you can do it?
Yeah, you can. It's like a mobile browser thing you can do too.
Okay.
Try this one.
Oh, I'm so happy to have a smartphone after all these years. I can do things.
Yeah, you were living without a smartphone for like ages.
I didn't know what I was missing. I didn't realize the necessity.
I technically use a smartphone. It doesn't actually have service. I just use Wi-Fi, but
Fair enough.
It's a glorified podcast device, and that's about it.
Yeah. If I didn't actually use my phone for calling people, I probably would just do the same thing.
There is actually a way to like use Wi-Fi.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like there are apps where like they give you a number, but like it's temporary.
Ah. Oh, I kind of need my own phone number at the moment.
Well, I mean, like it's temporary if you don't use it.
Ah, fair enough.
Like, I am ready for off-brand Jackbox.
Okay, I think I'm in. It says you're in. See your name on screen?
I assume you're Bird Brain.
You know it.
I got about 5 more minutes.
Okay.
I also finally found a bottle of the Flaming Hot Mountain Dew.
Oh, fuck.
It's something.
We'll do a live taste testing later.
Oh, please, I'm so curious. I mean,
had
I
it.
know it'll be bad, but I'm curious the degree.
It certainly tastes.
It certainly has flavor.
Which puts it already above LaCroix, because it actually tastes.
Oh, that's true. That's a good way to look at it.
Oh, the fucking Kahoot music was playing in the background, too. I was like, why does Star Ocean sound bad all of a sudden?
Wait, is there music on the site? Because it's not playing music for me.
Well, there's music on the website, but I think you have to adjust the volume. Or it just could be on my end since I'm hosting. Who knows? It's weird.
I would be willing to bet it's on your end, just because that's probably funnier.
Oh, these dogs are so happy.
They are. What a life, huh?
I'm jealous. I'm so jealous of these dogs. Look at them.
Damn, just straight up frolicking.
I love old-timey photos of dogs. They're some of my favorites. Just old
Very
black and white.
specific.
Old black and white photos of dogs. Because they're the only ones smiling in the pictures.
Damn, look at that.
We're also enthralled by Doggy.
Yeah, we're just gonna watch this.
Yo.
Oh my god.
Yeah. This is the part of the educational video where it's like, here's how you properly pet your Alaskan Malamute.
Educational video. This is a dog. Smile.
Welcome to my new BBC documentary. This is a dog. Smiles.
I feel like there should be at least 30 to 40 minutes of unedited, unaltered, no voiceover dog footage on TV all the
There
time.
really should.
I mean, isn't that Animal Planet?
No. Doesn't
I've-
count.
I have
Just
not
dogs.
watched Animal
Only
Planet
dogs.
in so long anyway, so...
Oh my god, they I don't know what's going on with like cable TV, but they're putting some wild shit on all the channels. Like everybody jokes about how the History Channel is bad.
It's
It's
just reality
all
TV.
channels now.
Remember that period in time when the History Channel was just entirely about aliens all the fucking time? And the apocalypse?
Not gonna lie, kinda sick though. I want to see people embarrass themselves on national TV.
It is so funny sometimes.
That's what True TV is for.
How do people build
Sure.
pyramids? Obviously aliens.
People couldn't build pyramids. Slavery didn't exist. What are you talking about?
Wait, True TV is still even around? Didn't it close?
Huh?
For some reason I thought that True TV, like, shut down.
Did they shut down?
No, I'm apparently right.
I can't wait
Turner,
for
Turner
TLC.
got dissolved.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Also, I cannot wait for the 19 Kids and Counting spin-off series, Jail.
I just want the original G4 runs of Ninja Warrior to come back.
G4 is still around, actually. Didn't they come back?
Are they still
There
doing
was-
Ninja Warrior?
I thought there was well, Ninja Warrior never stopped. That's been going on.
Well, no,
Literally.
I'm talking like the OG Japanese show.
They might
I
still
think-
be airing
yeah, no,
it.
the original Japanese one I think is still going too.
It's still going too? Oh, okay.
Alright,
Isn't it like called Sakura?
something like that.
Anyway,
Not that.
I like people's cool outfits that they would get on with. Like, they had no hope at all of beating the course. They're just like, dress up as stupid as possible.
and then sometimes there's just like Obama.
I love Obama. Obama Ninja Gaiden.
So you're all probably wondering why I gathered you here. Or not wondering at all, and I already told you beforehand.
Fair
That was
enough.
great. I don't have anything else going on.
Fair enough. Alright,
Who are you?
everybody is in the game. Welcome to the 25th anniversary special trivia game show that's totally not rigged to just drive you all insane.
Oh no.
I'm your host. Me.
Oh yeah, you're Schmitty. I know you.
Alright, is everybody here ready?
No.
I guess.
As ready as you'll ever be, huh?
Alright.
I'm gonna full screen this shit. There we go.
Hold on, I'm trying to find myself. My thing, my page crashed.
Oh no!
I'm gonna test. how
Wait, did it work?
good this- What?
Is it working?
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to be sure.
Yeah, it's working. We're all good.
Okay. So what was the very first game I streamed? For those of you
Oh.
that may remember.
It's Soda Drinker Pro.
The earliest I can remember. Oh no!
Well, one person was right. I think System Shock 2 was my second game.
It was between Dead Space and System Shock 2 for me. I could not remember which order.
Fair enough.
was
This
one of
is
the
an
two
easy
sci-fi
question.
horrors.
This is just a warm-up question. The rest, this one doesn't count. Perth got that right.
I just knew.
And we have Bird Brain 2? Question mark.
Wait, what?
Listen, when I said it crashed, it did some funny stuff.
That's okay. It's all good.
What would be a game of trivia without an evil clone showing up?
What did I recently say in my review of Avatar?
I picked the answer that made me laugh. I don't know the actual answer. I just picked the one that made me laugh.
I feel like this is.
No way.
Alright, let's see who got that right. Perth did.
How did I get that?
Perth is the undefeated champion at the moment. Alright, another quiz question. What am I drinking right now? This is a hard one.
Thinking, I have like smoke coming out of my ears.
Is this a trick?
My name
No
is
way!
a
No
single
way!
question right.
I think Perth is gonna verify herself.
No way! No way!
I am amazed.
I was just like, no, you gotta stay hydrated. That was my logic here.
Fake Arizona news. Oh, Perth got it right.
No way.
A lot of these questions are like, the answers are what I was doing at the time of making them. So, just guess. Which quantum number denotes the orientation of atomic orbitals containing electrons?
I know this one.
This sounds...
Yes, I got it wrong.
Everybody got it wrong.
God damn it!
Everybody thought that was a legitimate question for a second. Oops.
I should have known.
For those wondering, it is the spin quantum number.
I just hope you
Also,
know
I
it gets
got it
worse.
right. Well, thank
True
God.
or false? Gubble.
Yeah.
Make your selections now.
Honestly, yeah.
No, I got it right.
No!
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 I'm sorry, but that was a cheap imitation, and you should have noticed.
Oh, I did. I literally clicked the button before the picture showed up on the stream.
Yeah, that's.
Oops.
I was just like,
showing
yeah,
up
I
for me,
can
so-
trust Gubble.
I was like, yeah, Gubble, yeah.
Why are
I
you
trusted
Gubble
Gubble with my
gaslighting me? Oh my goodness. Well, you'll have a chance to redeem yourself later. There is more than one Gubble question in here.
Oh, good. Bracing myself for the Gooby question.
Oh.
There's
Really
only
gotta
one
think
correct
about this
answer
one.
here. Yeah, that's about right.
This is making me want to crumple you with cellophane.
My entire purpose was to cause violence. That makes sense, right?
We're gonna riot in the streets after this one's done.
I wish it showed the question.
Alright, we're on to the lightning round now. You have 5 seconds to answer these very quick questions. They're all true or false. It's very simple. Ready? Go. How are you?
Yeah.
Wrong.
You gotta be quick. Dang. These go fast.
Yeah, I gotta answer them before the questions even on the stream for me.
Sure, Discord.
Yeah, I probably should do that. Okay, hold on.
You got like a 5-second delay. I'm
We're
sorry.
just like,
Yeah, I'm just like,
know what's
oh, what
going
color
on.
is it?
I thought Kahoot showed the questions and everything, like, on the...
Or it just squares.
Okay, I'm sorry. That's my bad. That wasn't part of me rigging anything.
So it's just like, square.
Okay, this should
I
make
gotta
things a
choose
little
my favorite
easier.
shape.
Alright, next lightning round question. How are you all doing? Enjoying this so far?
Ah, I got that one wrong. I knew it.
Wrong! You're not supposed to be enjoying yourself! A Dumbrion. Hi, hello.
What's up?
Perth is still our undefeated champion at the moment.
I got lucky. I got so lucky.
Which Friday the 13th movie is my favorite? Go.
Your question's actually the video game.
Damn.
God. I'm sorry, but that was true. It is
They're
my
all good.
favorite Final Fantasy 13 game. Not
Yeah,
Friday
I like
the
the movie
13th.
too. Especially when they got Owen Wilson in.
Alright, last one. Is it true?
Nah.
The Lucarnia's butt...
My first correct. I knew the truth.
I was wrong. Oh shit! Make sure you're catching up.
Alright, last lightning round question. Is it false?
Nah, I got it.
What?
Oh, hi, Gus.
Oh, Ghost, hi! Alright, that's the end of the lightning round. Now we're on to regular questions. This is your chance to redeem yourself.
I'm not a couple expert.
It was true.
You duped me. You duped me. I was fooled.
Pranks you. Alright. Oh, now the lightning round is over. How many Bush's beans have I consumed this year? Well, one person got it wrong, right? I don't like Bush's baked beans, actually.
What?
They suck. They suck.
It's got a dog in the commercial.
It does, but that
Okay.
you can't sell me on a dog for everything. Who do you think I am?
That dog is a CIA plane. It's not.
It's not a real dog.
Yeah, it's a paid actor.
It's a paid actor.
That's not even a real dog.
The dog never existed. We need to move on. It's been 3 years.
What time is it right now?
All of these are correct.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, but right now it is 10:11 p.m.
What?
Gage, did you actually have to check?
I'm in a different time zone.
Alright, next question. Who's the Zodiac Killer?
Yes, that guy.
But is it me as in me, or you
Yeah.
as in...
Yes! It was Robert.
I fucking knew it. That's a suspicious name. Sorry to all the Roberts out there.
And also, for the record, yes, Perth lives with me, but I didn't show her any of this. She has
Actually,
no
I
advantage.
was watching with my Sharingan, so I do apologize. I am cheating.
What are my thoughts on slime? They are an icky, sticky enjoyment.
What?
Oh yeah, buddy.
That is true. Slime?
Oh yeah,
Slime.
buddy, that's slime.
That is.
I love how we had a very even spread on that one.
Yeah, it makes
like
it
when-
still catching up.
Oh shit.
Doesn't need to be faster.
Wait, is this a competition? Wait, is this like golf?
Okay, this is a legitimate question. How long have I been a
Oh.
furry? Yeah.
I fucking knew it.
A
How wait, you actually been keeping count?
little
For real?
bit. That's
Oh,
that's
wow.
about 11 years,
Jesus.
which is correct.
I stopped keeping count after it hit the decade mark, so...
Yeah. The only reason I know is because I hit the decade mark like a year ago. Ugh, good god. Oh no, it's time for riddles!
Oh gosh.
With
These are-
sexually
yeah.
ambiguous Jim Carrey Riddler.
Yeah, I was 14 years old when I first became a furry. Unfortunately.
My God, they turned the Riddler into a pronoun.
God. Arguably the only good part of that movie. But,
You
Yeah.
shut up. No, those movies are classic.
it's... Okay, I'm gonna be a little nicer. The romance between Jim Carrey and Tommy Lee Jones was just perfect. They are such a cute couple together on screen. I hope I see more of that in the future. Anyway.
Alright.
What do you think's gonna be fucking Sonic the Hedgehog 3?
Damn. But these next 5 questions are going to be, you have to type in the answer.
Oh.
And these are all riddles that I found on riddles.com that are the worst rated riddles I could find.
Oh, good.
Alright,
Yeah.
let's do this.
Anyway, here's the first one. What can be heard and caught but never seen?
The word. Oh wait, shit! I gotta type it in.
And I gave a minute for each one just in case. Nobody got it. It's a remark.
What?
Wait. Can everybody join? Wait.
Yeah, anybody that's in chat can join if you have the game pin.
Yo! And the game pin's in the bottom right corner.
We haven't even gotten to the Welsh section yet.
Oh wait, you're covering the game pin.
Oh.
Oh, am I covering the game pin?
Yeah, you're
Uh-oh.
you're right in front of the game pin.
Oops. Too big and in the way. Alright, there you go. I'm gonna leave that on for a minute here. Give me a second to get a drink. Dumb dog, big and stupid and in the way. That's me. What am I? A nuisance. A problem. Grandma's worst nightmare. Yeah, of course. Like I said, I'm gonna wait like a minute for people to join.
There are people that unironically liked the Blitzball game in 10? What?
If I didn't already know,
uncritically, unironically liked it.
I can see it, because once you understand it, it can be fun. But once you understand it, you can also just snap it in half. Just never give the ball to any of your teammates.
What's 10?
Oh, Final Fantasy X.
Oh, I legitimately thought there was like some like sport that I've somehow never heard of.
I mean, that's fair. You don't have to get furries. They're just people like anybody else. Alright, so I'm gonna say this is the cutoff point. I'm gonna hop back in front of that pin now. Alright, you guys ready for the next question? Or the next riddle?
I guess.
Favorite deputy.
I should probably just move. Hold on, 1 second. Wait, where'd it go? There I am. That works.
Bye.
I'm on the other side now.
The pooch has been scooched.
I can float. Levitation is one of my abilities. Alright. A man-made scud thumper, maker of worn wood, scrub ruster, skymocker, rave. portly pusher, windslave. What am I?
What?
You heard me.
Maker shrub. What the fuck?
I'm so full of questions right now. What's going on? The ocean?
Yep.
What?
Remember, these aren't my answers. These are the answers on riddles.com.
Thank you, riddles.com.
It's just, hold on, I want to see the other answers. I love prog lyrics. God. Those are good ones. Alright, nobody has gotten a single riddle right yet. Let's see.
We'll see if that changes.
Pregnant every time you see her, yet she will never give birth. What is it?
This is a brain twister. A teaser.
It's more like a brain poker. I wouldn't say any of these are anything mind-bending.
Stick my brain poker in the fire for a bit.
Your mother? I don't know. Yeah? It's either a moon or a full moon.
What?
She gives birth to a moon. What part of that do you not understand?
Who put Barack Obama on there?
Still nobody. Time for the next riddle. How can you be sure the engine in your car isn't missing?
These are the top-rated riddles, by the way. These are the best that the site has to offer.
I'm gonna have a personal vendetta against riddles.com after this.
Beat the shit out of riddles.com personally.
I'm reasonably upset about riddles.
Running.
What? It's not even a riddle. It's just asking like a basic task.
How can you be sure the engine in your car isn't missing? Get out, lift the hood, and look. Was the entire answer, but I tried to like phrase that in a way that people would understand, but yeah, I don't know. These aren't fucking riddles. Alright, I think we have one more left. Who's St. Patrick's favorite superhero? You know, this is a riddle. From riddles.com.
If I get this right, I'm gonna actually be upset.
I'm sure you will get it right, because it's so fucking stupidly obvious that you
please.
will feel stupid afterwards, no matter what. Even though this is just a trick. What?
Oh
The
my
Green
God.
Lantern didn't count?
I.
I'm sorry. That counts in my book. Whoever said the Green Lantern.
I'm so sorry.
It's all good. These riddles are so fucking awful. I want to find more at some point because this is surface level. I had to limit myself to 5, or else we'd be here the entire night. Anyway, true or false? Do a flip.
Yo, this dude's fucking flipping.
No, I'm sorry. As incorrect. You cannot do a flip, actually.
I mean, I can't, but that isn't gonna stop me from trying.
My strength is knowing my weaknesses.
Alright, quiz time.
I'm
How many
unflippable.
bones is considered too much? Have you ever owned a single-size super bone? I know it's what everybody wanted.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
You know, the human body has 206 bones. If you have 207, that's too much. I'm waiting for my death. I'm just waiting for it to happen.
Check your vents.
We're playing Among Us later.
What's my favorite snack to eat while I work?
Interesting selection of picture.
Why is he censored?
I don't know. I think I was... I don't know why.
Why is he censored?
Now I'm blocking the answers. Dog is in the way.
You're gonna have to like hang from the ceiling.
I might. I think I might
Just
just...
become a bat.
That's why I was on the other side. Hold on. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Here. I think it would be fine to turn it off for the rest of the thing. Alright, true or false?
I'm an expert.
You may think so.
There's about a 50-50% chance you're lying on this.
Mm-hmm.
It turns out I don't know anything.
You don't know shit about Baby Big Bird. The Prince somehow got it right.
I know what I'm doing.
Still our reigning champion.
We're qualified.
Oh, Mix is getting close. Watch out, it's all Welsh. So these
What?
next 5 questions are true or false questions about me, but they're in Welsh. Anyway, good luck.
I love that grape juice.
Nah. Nah, I don't think so. No!
Damn it.
Yeah, it's true. My middle name is Gregory. Alright, next question.
You gotta really feel the vibes on each one.
Is this the Elden Ring experience? I haven't played.
No way.
Ah, a bunch of people got that right.
Alright.
And it's true. Theater wasn't my first college major. It was actually computer science I went into college for.
Actually, you psyched me out on that one because I figured it was about your theater degree, and I was like, yeah.
Wow. Phew. Oh, excuse me.
And just that Pop Team back at comic panel that's just like, ah, I see, it all makes sense now.
It doesn't get it.
I can't believe this.
Oh, we got a split. And it is true. I have been playing guitar for 11 years. Alright. I think... Ooh. Oh, we're getting... Oh, Mix is on top now.
Oh no!
Everybody's getting close. It's anybody's game now. I know some of you recognize one word in there.
Which one?
Yeah, I recognize Magoo, who couldn't?
Dude.
Oh god.
Yes, it is true. I was born and raised in Alaska.
Hey, the Masters catching up.
All of these were real questions that I just put into Welsh. It's just funny. Alright, I think that's the end of Welsh. I take that back.
Ah. Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't remember what this says. Actually.
Yeah, I don't fucking think so.
So too, Rusty, say it out loud.
Yeah, I don't fucking think so.
Oh, okay. Now I remember what this said. It says, like, I don't think anybody can read this, so the answer is false.
No!
Oh! To be fair, I was entirely luck. Alright, quiz time. It's multiple select. Wait, huh?
What?
Yeah.
This is a toughie.
Nah, I got it.
It's always a good time when the person who makes the quiz goes, wait, what?
Well, people kind of got it right. I don't know why I made it multi-select, but there was only one
Wait,
person that got both of
You
them.
need, does it neutralize all of your... Huh, interesting.
I didn't mean to make it multi-select. It was just an accident, but... What was my original online handle back in 2012?
I know it's not Cheese David, but I'm a little sad because Cheese David is a very good online handle.
I wish it was.
That's like someone you see on Something Awful that has like 10 years of history. I was like, oh god, it's Cheese.
Cheese David was from the baby names Twitter. It's one of my favorite baby names of all time.
It's a very good baby name.
And yeah, it was Rar Wolfpack XX. No, it actually wasn't. I'm not giving up
That's
my old
very
online
strong.
handle because I got accounts elsewhere.
Why isn't it that? Loser.
That's a good question. Why isn't it Warrior Cat's fan wiki?
Yeah.
True or false? Help.
You know what? I
No.
think this one's in
Listen,
the bag.
you were correct. No.
No.
I think we were all cringe at some point back in 2012.
Nobody's free of cringe.
Still neck and neck between Perth and Mix. True or false? Do you have any evidence to prove my guilt?
Yes, and I'm holding it against you in the court of law.
It's mutually self-destruction on my part, so...
Coot's mocking me! It said no one said this would be easy.
Nope, nobody has any evidence against me. You're wrong.
That's what you think.
excuse me, drink. Only a couple more questions left. Are you ready?
What?
Quiz time.
Wow. We
3
are
clowns
actually
walk up
flying
to you
through
in a
this.
bar. They're in a polycule.
Well, I do have a favorite answer.
I'm sorry, is they have asked you to join their clown polycule.
Yes!
You're gonna get all up into some funny business, if you know what I mean.
Sorry, I'm a mime. It's very compatible.
Different species.
Are we gonna do the clown tutorial next? Is that what's going on?
We'll see. I think I already streamed that.
Yeah. Wait.
I know, I forced you to watch it. T-Bone's World of Clownin'.
Oh my god.
It's beautiful. I still think about it.
The problem is that it was too enrapturing to not watch it.
Which movie monster would you set me up on a date with?
No, I clicked the wrong one!
Anybody who truly knows me, which one I'd be set up with, but I don't know. Freddy Krueger could make my dreams come true.
I was gonna click that one. I actually clicked the blue one.
Aw, you picked a mummy.
Yeah, obviously I'm gonna set you up on a date with the mummy from Hotel Transylvania that somehow
God.
broke people's brains.
Were people actually simping for the mummy?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Huh?
Yeah. No.
What?
There are quite a few people that are down bad for him. I'll inform you.
There's something for everyone.
I love rotted corpses.
Some of
I
them
mean,
are
they could
refugees from
be-
the Invisible Man. Once they saw what he looked like.
God.
They could simp for Adam Sandler's Dracula, but
Last question. What did you do with my family? Where are you holding them captive?
Man, I love these Dead by Daylight maps.
They're down by the docks. I gotta go get them.
There's urgency in your voice.
Yeah, Gage got third. Mix, you were a close second. I don't know, if you didn't pick the mummy, you probably would have gotten it. Only top 5. That's the most outplayed you've ever felt. Yeah.
why does it say epic win?
Does it say epic win?
It says epic win!
You're an epic gamer now, bruh.
I'm an epic gamer!
You
I
did
didn't know
it.
these questions were from 10 years ago. That would have explained a lot.
Wait, these questions are from 10 years ago?
Obviously,
Yeah,
the
Joe,
references
you're in a
are.
coma.
Ah, that makes sense. I knew something was off.
To be fair, people joined like
Yeah.
halfway through, so like they had half of the chance.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah!
There should have been like a scaling. Like,
There really should have. But,
hey, dude, I've got some feedback for you.
I paid $20 for a premium month of this fucking app.
What?
I got a month. So I'm gonna come up
Oh.
with one more by the end of the month.
Oh, good.
Don't ask why I bothered spending $20 on this, but...
I mean, considering how much shit Germa probably spends on his streams, I think you can justify it.
I think I get a pass. That...
I can't wait for more riddles.
16% correct. We get stats on all the questions. Like, nobody got a single riddle right. Well, okay, well, one person did, but they put the in front of it, and that still technically counts to me. None of you redeemed Gubble. Not a single
I
person.
did.
What
I
is
did.
double?
should have thrown more quantum physics questions in there.
No, what we're gonna do is, in a month, we're gonna have to tap into the morphogenetic field to answer questions.
And I hope so. Anyway, let's get out of here. I wanted to... Where's the... Okay,
You
hold
cannot
on.
escape.
Taco Bell Quarterly. There we go. This is what I wanted to
hell
take a
yes.
look at.
This is my fault. Yay!
So, Mix tipped me off of a... a monthly Taco Bell magazine.
Well, not monthly. There are plenty of months in between.
Click to download this fancy bitch.
Click to download this fancy bitch.
God. Yeah, the art is amazing.
I'm just gonna let you know, that's 162 pages right there.
Oh my god. Well, I'll just
Yo.
skim over a couple of them. A complete false rumor?
It is poetry, fiction writing, like freestyle stuff.
About Taco Bell?
Yes.
About the fast food that just makes you shit incredibly fast?
Maybe for
Blue
you.
Dumpster Confession.
That's romantic.
Cravings.
I don't know why that sounds really ominous.
I think some of the later ones do like comics and stuff.
Goodbye Suffering. Oh, surfing! Oh my god. Goodbye Suffering, hello Taco Bell.
That is how
And
I feel
that's a
whenever I go
motto.
to the drive-thru for Taco Bell.
This is in line with the likes of Marijuana Simpson and Jordan Space Jam. I forgot about Marijuana Simpson. God. A Taste Deferred is the Taco Bell at the End of the World. It's like a collection of short stories involving
No,
Taco Bell.
not J. Robert Oppenheimer. What the fuck? I'm sorry.
Wait, what?
That's the guy that did the fucking did nuclear bombs.
Oh shit,
What?
yeah!
Oh!
Oppenheimer put his hand to his temple. God help me, he mumbled. Does he get a delicious Taco Bell after he makes the fucking worst weapon in human history?
Reward yourself with something special.
Well,
sorry,
the
I'm-
hammer will come, so enjoy the tacos now.
Oh my
J.
God.
Robert Oppenheimer opened his mouth as if to speak, unable to find the words. He reaches across the table and took a taco instead.
Oh my god, I am
I
absolutely
can't.
mining this for the podcast. Good god. I want to make people read this.
I can't fucking believe this. Oh, a little bit about the author here. Reed Schmitz was born and raised in central Michigan. Now you know where to find him. I'm joking. Absolutely a joke, 100%.
Enjoys
Angelili and
playing
listen-
the band.
The Banjoli?
Wait, Banjalele? What is that? Hold on.
I
Okay,
think it's like
Google.
a small banjo.
And listening to doom metal.
It is a banjo ukulele.
That sounds annoying.
It is very twee looking, yes.
The metamorphosis, huh? From an ugly
Oh,
nightmare to
no
find
way.
himself transformed into his gigantic chalupa! We got Taco Bell TF! Yes!
Yes! Oh, jeez.
Yes! I could not have asked for a better birthday.
Oh,
We
was
got
ready
Taco
for
Bell
that.
TF. I
mouth open for a bit.
Oh,
Giant taco, a freak. I'm not a taco. I'm trying to see how long this is. Of course, it's somebody from Portland.
I don't know.
That's
Finding out
about
that they're
right.
part of Image Comics is like, it makes sense, but also Jesus.
It's a little long, but would we want to do a live reading of this?
I'm down for this.
I mean, I'm interested.
Are we gonna do like a around the room reading? Are we gonna like shift off every paragraph?
I think that's doable, actually. Down for this mix?
Let me find. I'm pulling up the thing now.
Oh yeah, drop the link. Drop the link.
Oh, it's in the chat. It's
Oh
Yeah, you have to go to the August 2019.
I want you to know that this is the end of the fiction section, and after it is fucking
Actually Taco Bell related stuff.
poetry.
This music has been going on for a while. Hold on.
Sonic 3.
Where'd my other clown music go? Yeah, there we go.
Just like saved clown music.
Of course I do.
You're right, silly me.
A true playlist of Dropsy isn't in there at any point.
Alright, I got the metamorphosis pulled up now.
Everybody else ready?
I feel like Orson Welles.
Bruh.
Finest one.
A Dumbrion, thank you for the follow.
I am ready.
Alright, I'll start us off with the first paragraph, because this... Caleb Hoopa woke one morning from an ugly nightmare to find himself transformed in his bed into a gigantic chalupa. He looked down at his greasy body, laying in bed, and noticed the crispy, hard taco shell, the fried tortilla where his torso used to be. His arms, if you could call them that, were now simply strips of iceberg lettuce. His legs were completely absent. His newly transitioned body was one that didn't seem to have the use for legs. The bulk of his movement to be done by his new crunchy stump. He wondered idly how he would use the bathroom. He waited, and then realized he did not need to go to the bathroom. This day was strange.
I assume we're going in call order, so does that make me next?
Yeah, Mix, you want to go next?
Oh boy, could this be a dream, he wondered. He looked about his room. It was the same room as ever. Posters of the late, great Gidget the Tacobell dog plastered across the walls. Bookshelves full of books about the rise and reign of Taco Bell. Biographies of the great founder, R.M. Tostito. A desk strewn with plants of what will surely be his life's greatest accomplishment. A triple-decker chalupa quesadilla hybrid triumph. Maybe the plans were getting to him. He had been up until 3 a.m. hunched over his paper, redoing the same calculations again and again and again. It had to be perfect. No, the same old room, the same old bed, and walls and windows. Only Caleb was different.
He glanced at the alarm clock next to his bedside, his eyes feeling as though they were encrusted in sand. 7:15 with an italicized 5, meaning he was already running late to his job. A top junior engineer position at one of the best firms downtown. He had risen from worst junior to bottom junior to okay junior to top junior, and he had only done it in 4 years. The cold nacho cheese of his life was slowly pouring away, or was pouring slowly from the can of promise, but it was coming. And soon it would take its place under the coiled, warming lights of success. He would be made a full-time employee soon. He sighed heavily. If only his body wasn't found on the value heap.
Oh god. Gage, are you ready?
Yes. Using his spindly arms, he heaved his body out of the bed, leaning unsteadily against the bed, unsure of the structural integrity of the bottom half of his shell. Would it hold his weight? He felt it and tested it incrementally, releasing the pressure of his arms, pushing against the bed. Allowing his full weight to rest on his bottom half, it held. Of course, he muttered out loud. The chewy texture of the chalupa shell means extra holes left for the air in the dough, allowing for extra cushion and bounce. Caleb raised his head. I can hear myself, he cried. I can talk. He raised his lettuce arms to where he thought his face might be. The mirror, he whispered, and his eyes darted to his desk. He moved as quickly as he dared, the shell rubbing a dark stain onto the carpet. He made it to the desk and raised his eyes to the mirror above. He gasped. There was a giant chalupa before him, as he feared and suspected. His beady black eyes blinked out from within a bed of lettuce, tomato, sour cream, and cheese. His once extraordinary chest and stomach, now a giant shell of deep-fried tortilla, burnt in spots, and glazed in a dull grease. He once hated his body. He thought he looked weak and boring, and his skin was covered in too much acne. And he watched all the women in the office flirt with the buff Samuel Sanderson. They were always touching his chest and lightly and laughing. They never touched Caleb. And surely, now, they wouldn't even look at him. How he wished for his normal body once again. Caleb began to weep at his horrid reflection, and as the tears rolled from his open canyon of filling down to his hard-shell exterior, he watched in amazement, as what fell from his eyes was hot sauce, he whispered, sniffling. He lifted his finger to the red tear, rolling down his fried chest, and brought it to his tongue. Diablo sauce, to be exact. He reached down for a brown napkin with the word Slim Moss stamped on the front and wiped the condiment dripping down his body.
Good god. Yeah, at least it isn't Dipper Goes to Taco Bell. Ugh. Also, hi, Pepsi. Good fucking... I don't know if this is, like... This feels just as sexual as that fried chicken TF you showed me one time, Mix.
Oh god, I forgot about that.
What?
Good god. Sorry, I had to recompose myself there for a second. I'll read the next two ones since
This is a lot.
This is a lot, yeah.
There's a lot here. Oh my god.
There was a knock at the door. He stopped, still holding his breath and wishing he had heard wrong. It was something else. His
What the
roommate was
hell?
surely still asleep, and came again. Knock, knock, knock. He heard her voice. Caleb, your ride is here. Are you awake? Candace, he hollered, and his voice sounded strained and hoarse. I'll be right there. Why do you sound so weird? She asked through the door. Were you jerking... Were you jerking off again? Oh god, I really gotta learn to not bother you during your special time. And you need to find a new hobby.
Was this in the Metamorphosis? I don't remember this.
Candace, just come back in a second. Or come back in a second. Caleb pulled away from the mirror and searched his room for something, anything, that would cover this up. He spotted an oversized t-shirt he'd won at a taco eating contest, sticking out of the drawer. This is a lot to me. All right, Candace jiggled the doorknob. I would have to do, or it would have to do, sorry. Candace, just 1 second, jeez, he hollered, and grabbed the shirt, struggling to pull it over his frame. His arms had such poor muscle strength. Were there even muscles? How did they move? TM Hector, thank you for the follow. I'm glad you're enjoying our reading of Tacobell TF. He whimpered as he watched himself struggle in the mirror. Why is this happening to me? What did I do? The t-shirt rubbed and stretched across the shell, sticking to the sour cream and cheese. Oh, thanks Pepsi for the follow too. He pulled the shirt down to keep his eyes and mouth clear, and the scent of fried tortilla wafted up to where his nose should be. His stomach growled. He looked at his eyes in the mirror, realization and horror making them wide. He had a stomach. He would need to eat soon, and he was hungry for himself. I'm gonna do one more paragraph. A loud slam against the door jolted him from his dark thoughts. Caleb, a male voice shouted through the wood. What are you doing here? Samuel, Caleb cried back in astonishment. Why are you in my house? We have to go. We're late. What are you doing in there? The doorknob jiggled again. 1 second, Caleb muttered as he looked in one last time in the mirror. His giant oblong body, his tiny eyes almost imperceptible, next to the diced tomatoes and globs of sour cream. The t-shirt barely covered what his body had become, the grease already making the cotton go nearly translucent, revealing a hint of tortilla beneath. Might as well face the mariachi music, he said. And... Fuck, that... Fuck me! Shut up!
You chose to keep reading.
He said, and waddled the door, halting and pounding coming from the other side. He turned the lock, opened the door, and his life changed. Mix, do you wanna...
Candace took one look at him and collapsed in shock. She could barely open her eyes, and when she did, the blood drained completely from her face. What are you? Where's Caleb? She gasped. I am Caleb, he replied. I don't know what's happening, and I don't know what I'll do next, but this is just going to have to work for now. Samuel's eyes bugged at Caleb in horror. Is that you in there, Caleb? Tell this monster to let you out. Caleb rubbed his lettuce against his eyes. I don't know what to tell you, man, but you can tell our boss to expect a very different Caleb in the office today. I guess lunch is on me. He forced a chuckle as Candace gaped at him from the floor. There's no way you're going into work today, said Samuel darkly. There's no way. You look insane. Work isn't fit to handle this. You'll be ruined. Caleb
like
started.
Lunch is me. Sorry, go on.
What is that supposed to mean? He took a step towards Samuel. I've been the top junior for way longer than you have. Exactly, Sanderson sneered. I'm actually making a difference in this company. I'm making a name for myself. He jabbed Caleb in the shell, making a sharp snap sound. Oh no! You're just a giant taco. A freak. Caleb felt the rush of heat fill his entire body and wondered if that sensation was actually a burst reservoir of hot sauce flooding his system. That's terrifying.
I don't want to think about how his body works now.
I am not a taco, he seethed, raising his fist lettuce. I am a chalupa.
Morbius wishes it was this good.
You want to take it?
Yeah. Caleb pushed Sanderson against a wall, pummeling him with his tiny fists, only to realize Sanderson was screaming in terror, not in pain. He was actually afraid of him. The absurdity of this struck Caleb as so hilarious, he couldn't stop laughing. The horrid sound came from within his pool of sour cream and cheese, garbling up and making him laugh even harder, as Candace huddled on the floor and covered her ears. Sanderson ran. Caleb chased him. It took him too long to make it down the stairs, but thankfully Sanderson tripped and fell, which bought him some time. He was nearly on him when Sanderson finally pulled himself up and out the door, with Caleb screaming at his heels. But in the sharp light of the morning, it wasn't so funny anymore. Sanderson was weeping in horror. Caleb's neighbors were gathering, pointing at him and hollering, screeching, "What is it? What is it?" So many voices surrounded him, all of them angry and scared. And was that someone saying, "Get him"? He didn't know, but he had to get out of there. And when he turned to head back inside, everything went dark. He woke up in his bed, his head rolling, so dizzy he felt he could float to the ceiling. He brought his lettuce fingers to his head and winced. When he pulled his lettuce away, lava sauce showed up, bright red against the green. He lifted his body and groaned. His shell was split nearly in two, the crispy top layer cracking in a spider web across his body. But as he touched his torso, he sighed with relief. The foundation was still there. The integrity of the shell was sound. Thank God for that chewy texture. He breathed and fell back asleep.
That's kind of horrifying still. Also, this feels like a Goosebumps episode gone wrong.
Oh god, it does.
Alright, and... chewy texture. That day, no one came to his room. He called for Candace, his one hope. She was just in shock right now. She was his friend. She would come to his aid. He called and called, but she never came. He tried to lift his body, but it fell back against the pillow in pain. Halfway through the second day, he found that he was able to prop himself up just enough to see out the window in the front yard. People were gathering there, neighbors talking to Candace. Sanderson stood at her side, rubbing her back. "Candace," Caleb squawked, and looked like she lifted her head. Candace, please, I just need some water. Some food. Candace." He screamed with all his might, and she even glanced towards the window, but Sanderson turned and pulled her to him. And she collapsed against his chest, sobbing, as Caleb cried along with her. "No," he yelled. "No, Candace, no, I'm still here." He touched Sanderson's chest, and Caleb knew at that moment he was a goner. God.
Another day inched by, his mouth completely bereft of any moisture, his stomach growling constantly, but still unable to pull himself out of bed without wrenching pain. Caleb began to panic. "How long will I be here?" he muttered to himself. "How long will I be this?" He stared at his salty body. What did I do to deserve this? He watched the sweat ball up and slide down his chest as little pieces of grease, heating the outer shell, and the warm scent made him even hungrier. Oh! I have to calm down, he said. I have to stay calm and cool, and think about something other than food. I can outsmart this. He tried to think of anything else. He tried to think about Candace. That usually did the trick. Or engineering. That worked sometimes too. His plans. He could still finish his plans. Just because he was most likely fired from his work and possibly bedridden for the foreseeable future didn't mean his life was over. His breathing got heavier, his mouth got drier, his whimpers turned to sobs, and for a while, Caleb Hupa felt very sorry for himself, while the shell of his body warmed from within. The ground beef at his base sent out a perfume that traveled through his insides of cheese and hot sauce, reaching his nose with such a heavenly scent that it turned his stomach into a wave of cramps.
God.
You want to read the next one, or should I read this next one? Because this next one's something. Okay. I can't take... I can't take it anymore, he screamed. I can't take this life, this body. I won't lose in this bed. I will win. His eyes blazed, his mouth turned into a grimace of anguish. He pulled off the covers with all his might and stared at the traverse of his body, baking before him, tempting him. One little bite, he cried, and thus sealed his fate. His lettuce arms reached for where his toes would be. The lowest part of his body, the chewy chalupa shell. He grabbed at that shell and pulled and ripped, and a sizable chunk of his own taco flesh came with it, and he marveled at the sight. It had hardly hurt at all. In fact, he had felt nothing. What a strange miracle. He brought it to his mouth, hidden in a swath of tomatoes, and chewed and rejoiced. It was too good. The salty, dense dough fried to perfection, the perfect amount of crispy and chewy, it was heaven. He looked closely at his toe shell. Warm ground beef fell from the hole he created and began to stain the bed sheets. Well, we can't have that now, can we? This is getting weirdly sensual.
Hot, salty, meaty goodness!
Okay.
Hot, salty, meaty goodness spread throughout his mouth and set his synapses fired. Monkey Wind C brain activation. His eyes snapped open. He scooped more of the beef, then more, pawing at the bottom half of his shell, bringing his insides to his mouth, sucking his fingers clean. He gasped. I have to stop this, he said, staring at the growing hole at his feet. This is too much. His stomach growled in protest. He groaned and set to the shell, ripping another chunk and scraping it full on into the warm beef pool. He grabbed another chunk and raised his lettuce arm to dip it into the sour cream and cheese about his head and shoulders. This is how the metamorphosis went, right?
Yeah.
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 I don't know about you, but I am hungry for some Taco Bell now.
I know what I'm doing after the stream. Anyways, the taste was otherworldly. The hearty protein of the beef and the tang of the sour cream, the zip of the hot sauce, the refreshing crunch of the iceberg. He took bite after bite, stuffing his face with his own body, feeling nothing but the exhilaration of a perfect meal, a perfect fourth meal, after going so long without a morsel. He groaned in happiness, each bite one of exquisite balance and simplicity. It's perfect, he cried out loud to no one. God's greatest creation. He ate and ate, his stomach filling and emptying at the same time, up to his shoulders, then the lettuce of his arms, then whatever his mouth could reach. The light began to dim in the room. Is it evening already? He croaked, his voice thin. He looked at the spare tomato near his cheek, the dollop of sour cream he could still reach. He ripped at the remaining shell and was startled that he could feel that bite. The room grew dimmer still. He chewed, his eyes closed, and sighed heavily. I wish I could have shared myself with the world. He squinted at the plans on his desk, still waiting for him. Maybe someday. He took one last bite, taking care to reach the shell, beef, cheese, sour cream, and tomatoes in one. Yo quiero Taco Bell.
He whispered.
The light was gone completely. It was the best chalupa had ever tasted.
Oh my god.
Thank you for indulging me for that one. I want a chalupa. I don't know about you.
That was a shockingly successful Taco Bell advert.
Well, since Mexican pizza's coming in a couple days.
No. Poetry?
Poetry.
So much depends upon a shredded chicken quesarito served with Baja Blast, besides the Dollar General.
That was beautiful.
There's just a lot here.
Yeah.
Blackout poems? Fucking really? Cure at the Taco Bell be smothered and stuffed into a soft near end. Huh? These
Really powerful phrase, think, dream, break it, in one of those.
Oh, right. I need to do the live taste testing of Mountain Dew Flamin' Hot.
Oh, please. I need to know.
Alright. We're fucking...
Share your findings?
Share my findings. Alright. It just smells like regular Mountain Dew.
I feel like that's scarier.
Get some bottled drink.
Oh no!
I was not expecting that sensation to just happen from Mountain Dew.
Wait. I'm curious. Come here.
Yeah, get in here and try this.
Alright. Okay.
That's just orange soda.
Yeah, it just
What?
tastes like orange soda, but
Okay.
with, like...
It
It's
has
like
a
orange
very
soda, but-
like weird strong aftertaste that doesn't hit till you've already swallowed.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the part that got me.
Yeah, it punches the back of your throat.
It's just like a fucked up orange soda.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that.
Now that I am expecting that weird sensation in the back of my throat, it's okay. Don't know why it
Well,
was
wait,
a thing.
hold on.
Just spicy
Mountain
orange
Dew.
soda. Orange soda.
Hey.
people?
Hey, there's
Well-
a poem on page 93. I want you to scroll down to see what the name of
Oh
it
boy. Alright, hold on.
Or just, type in 93. That works too.
I love the Bell's tortilla shaped from wheat. My Aztec lover always orders corn. She feels that sour cream and cheese shreds born. And a spicy crunch paired best with seasoned meat. Loves Diablo's sauce's heat. And quesadillas hot, not cut but torn. I love the Bell's tortillas, shaped from wheat. My Aztec goddess always chooses corn. She thinks my mild soft veggie taco sweet, as I do her, my spicy unicorn. Together, trading bites, we make food porn. We nibble, her toes curl against my feet. We love the Bell's tortillas born of wheat. Together we share soft as well as corn. Is that just Taco Bell lesbians?
You're welcome.
There's something like weirdly sweet and tender about that.
Reminder that there are 5 volumes of this at this point.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to go through some shit, huh? Also, Perth, I think you're muted. Oh, no, you're not.
Yeah, I'm having a little snack.
A little snack.
I'm eating a chalupa in real time. I just summoned one really quick.
You TF'd into a chalupa, you're lying. Come here.
Talking about... I was just in your room. How could I possibly be a chalupa now?
Well, I don't know what happened after you left.
It happens fast.
Art
Like
and
spontaneous human
multimedia.
combustion.
That's pretty...
What's more horrifying, just waking up suddenly as a chalupa or slowly turning into a chalupa?
Oh god! I'd say
Ooh.
slowly turning into it.
Essays? Who the fuck makes Taco Bell essays? I hope they weren't graded on these.
Oh my god, it's the preamble to recipes, but without the recipes.
Yeah! Everybody's favorite fucking thing about finding recipes online. Like, please, I just want to know, how long do I gotta cook this chicken for? Taco Hell? Or why I fucking love the cinnamon crisps?
Okay, did my boyfriend ghostwrite that? Come on.
I didn't think this was allowed, but sure. Anecdotes from a Taco Bell life. Oh, he's talking about Demolition Man.
Hell yeah! Actually, I've turned around. This owns.
The demo deal? It was a burrito supreme, nachos, a drink, and an exclusive Demolition Man movie poster. Hell fucking yeah. Okay, they're talking about like 90s to early 2000s Taco Bell. Which, let's be honest, that was peak Taco Bell.
Yeah. Also, yeah, all the footnotes are like the author.
Yeah, summer 1997. So long and thanks for all the raps. I wake up covered in burrito wrappers, and guess what? It wasn't even my car. Epic one, man. Hey Joe, what's your craziest Taco Bell story?
The Great Gordita Massacre of '99.
My craziest personal Taco Bell story is one time, I had like gotten off of work at like 11 p.m. or something like that, and Taco Bell's usually the only place open. And, you know, went to get Taco Bell, went through the drive-thru, and I looked down out my window, and there's just a fully eaten corn cob right by the window. Just on the ground. Fully eaten. There wasn't a single kernel on that bitch. Somebody went into that Taco Bell parking lot and just had themselves a corn cob.
I mean, sometimes you corn.
Sometimes it just be like that.
That's not nearly as weird as the... It was like a McDonald's hamburger bun, like the top bun, with a small child-sized bite taken out of it, and that's all that was on the parking lot ground. That was it. I still want to know what happened to that. What was the story behind that? Anyway, what are your guys' like big Taco Bell stories?
Mine literally resulted in a Taco Bell being shut down permanently. So.
Oh.
I was not personally involved. It was just in the town I grew up. This happened. We had quite a few Taco Bell, like 4 or 5 Taco Bells in town. Like even just growing up, there were a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But one of them got shut down because I guess like one of the workers had like a really like bad breakup with their ex, like on site will fight in a parking lot level.
What?
If I see him, it's on site kind of thing. But she also worked at Taco Bell. And he came through the drive-thru of her Taco Bell knowing it was her Taco Bell. And suffice it to say, she got busted putting certain fluids into his food.
Oh.
By a health inspector.
Oh.
Very cool.
So they just said, fuck it, shut it down, and the store closed. Never reopened.
Damn.
And growing up, every single restaurant that tried to fill that building, would go under within the year. To the point that it was a running joke that the place was cursed by what she had done.
You try to piss in someone's Baja Blast once, and you ruin an entire building.
Literally.
Where the fuck is the imposter of me, Gage?
We're not playing Among Us.
There's no Among Us here.
Oh, there's 2 people named Pepsi here.
Among Us babies.
Gage, what's your favorite Taco Bell story?
I mean,
Pepsi for TV game.
one time, me and a friend in California smoked
two whole, oh god, what's Twitch rules with this? Thingies. Fuck it, I'll be vague. We ended up going to Taco Bell and neither of us could, like, say our order. We were just kind of, like, looking at the menu for a good, like, 15 minutes before eventually
Pepsi for TV
I
game.
just kind of walked up and was like, tacos? Right?
You guys have tacos here? That's
Like, I
fucking
couldn't even
awesome.
form it like, oh, do you have tacos? I just said, tacos, right? I mean, bless the person at the counter, they could clearly see what the fuck was going on. And they're like, we have the taco deal? And I'm like, yeah. That.
After my own heart. Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
tacos.
I mean, I'm pretty sure like the people working there would be just in the same boat of like, yeah, we got tacos. Like,
Oh god. There's a Wendy's, like, right down the street from where me and Perth live, and every time we have gone there, the employees there are just cooked out of their mind.
It's true. It's true. I don't know what they have in there, but I want it. I want them to put it in the burgers.
Also, not a Taco Bell story, but something similar has happened to me with you, Gage, except this was, I don't remember where this was. It might have been a Wingstop. And I stared at that menu for 20 solid minutes before my friend went, "Are you going to get something?" Also an unrelated story, but it has something to do with weed, which we're busting out weed stories now, I guess. And
And why
I'll
not? It's
admit,
only natural for Taco Bell.
listen, I lived in 2 states where it was legal, and this story is in one of those states where it was legal, so I'm allowed to say it. My 2 younger siblings, one of them is 7 years younger than me, the other is 8 years younger than me. And they're almost done with high school. This happened about a year ago. Apparently they went out smoking with their friends, which, you know, that's a teenager thing to do. I don't care. But my mom found out. They eventually came home afterwards, and it was pretty obvious that my younger brother and sister were stoned out of their minds. So instead of punishing them, she looks at them and goes, "Hey, do you guys want to get Subway?" And of course, they're both high as shit. And of course they say yes. So my mom goes down the road to where the Subway is, and she finally gets there and like, "Okay, you gotta come in and order." Does that count as cruel and unusual? Because that is the funniest punishment I have ever heard.
That is so fucking funny.
They didn't say anything to my mom, but my mom knew. And that was the point where they both looked at each other and went, "Oh, fuck."
Presented them with an unwinnable challenge.
And they confessed to my mom after they got their sandwiches. My younger brother was like, "So you knew, huh?"
I think, I've shared this story with you, Joe, already, but, I don't know if the rest of you guys have heard my, horrible choices that I made at an unnamed furry con a couple years ago. In a legal state. I was in a legal state.
Post Malone Con. That was. It was
no, that was in Dallas.
Ah.
In Dallas. This is in the legal state. And you know, I was partaking. I was interested in that while I was there. And we were doing a lot of other stuff while we were in the state too. I actually got to spend a lot of nice time in Colorado. But I was there for that con too. And mind you, at the time, I had never once, like, smoked a joint. I had no idea how much weed is actually in a joint. So I was bored one night, and everybody else had gone out to a club, and I was just chilling at the hotel. There wasn't much going on. It was like Friday night, so it wasn't like bumping. But I was down on the con floor, and I was walking around, and my vape was dead. I was like, damn, I really want to smoke. And I felt the capsule that had a joint in it in my pocket. I went outside. I was like, I'll just smoke this joint instead.
Just smoke the whole thing like it's a cigarette.
I put that shit away in record time. I think I actually scared the bystanders. I had a couple people watching me the whole time, and I was like, I wasn't high yet, so I was just wondering, why are these people watching me? And I'm realizing now that it probably fucking reeks over there while I was just pounding this joint. I took it all in like a minute flat and stubbed it out in the local cigarette receptacle and walked back inside, and I started walking back to the hotel room because I was like, alright, I'm about to get pretty high. I should probably go back to the room. So I started walking, and the fun thing about the con that was in Colorado at the time, the con floor, like where the dance and the markets and everything were, was about a short 2 or 3 minute walk, maybe 5-minute walk through these long, winding hallways to the convention center, right? That was sort of connected at the hip to this hotel. And at some point, I was walking through these hallways. I don't pass back through the lobby. I don't see go. I just skip right over it, and I'm in the elevator.
You fast traveled.
I fast traveled. There was a loading screen, and I teleported from the hallways to the elevator. And I'm standing here outside, and I'm pushing the button, and I'm praying to God that people don't come, and of course they do. And I'm standing in this elevator, trying not to fall over, and I make it all the way to my room. I throw up, and I pass out, and it looks like I'm laying on my deathbed, and somebody's reading an obituary.
It's one of the funniest pictures I've ever seen of you.
Yeah.
God, that... Oh my... Remember that gnarly hit? Remember that gnarly hit you took when I was visiting you, Gage?
Oh, yeah, where you're like jokingly like, oh, take the biggest hit you can, and I just like fucking drew that shit in for like
30 solid seconds.
Yeah,
to the point where I had to go like, okay, stop.
And I was coughing for like an hour. I thought I was gonna fucking die.
And after that, you were just bedridden for the rest of the night.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I like surpassed humanity, but like not in a good way. I was fucking down and out.
You were evolving too fast.
It felt like watching a broken DVD player where like sometimes you were in the room, sometimes you weren't, but I could never perceive the transition.
Oh, eating 40 Benadryls and seeing the Footmen, that's my favorite.
See, I can't relate because I've never smoked anything legal or otherwise, because I'm the designated, like, sheep herder.
That's fair.
Who's always the one that's just, like, keeping people falling off a ledge or something.
Also valid. I used to be like that, but there was a point where I was like, nah, this is fun.
I also have to be careful because Latest is actually allergic to weed. So.
Yeah, they were telling me about that. Like, oof.
It is bad enough that, like, he unintentionally was a, like, drug dog at work. Or, like, if he'd start getting, like, a face rash, the boss would know someone was smoking on the job. Just like, oh, shut up. I'm talking about you.
I was Bean yelling at you.
Yes.
Good.
I mentioned him, and that's all it takes for him to start yelling.
field made of lemons and someone's staring at me. Jeez. Okay, but back in Alaska, you know, where it was legal, and I'm allowed to talk about this, because it was legal up there, and I was of legal age doing it, sometimes my mom and my stepdad would take my younger siblings to visit family in Canada, and they would ask me to house sit, to keep an eye on, like, you know, the dogs, whatever. But they would also have a hot tub. That's the only reason why I ever bothered to house sit for them. I don't recommend doing an uncomfortable amount of edibles while using a hot tub.
You melt.
You
melt. You actually melt. Like, you
I
die.
thought I was turning into the Wicked Witch of the West.
Dissolving away.
Ah, it was almost time for my slime arc.
That both sounds terrifying, but I'm also like really curious and kind of want to try it.
But the slime mark? Yeah.
Yeah, just do not fall asleep in a hot tub, though.
Oh god, no.
Oh, well, yeah.
I will say this, using a hot tub in Alaskan winter temperatures is kind of fun. Like, it was an outdoor hot tub, and I was like watching their house for Christmas one year, and I think it got as low as like a -20, I believe. I think that was the lowest that year. And I just went out and used their hot tub in the middle of ass fucking cold winter.
It wasn't like too windy, right?
Oh no.
It was like
They have like
Yeah.
It's kind of like fenced off from the rest of the outside world. There's like a big fence around it. So no wind. It's the same experience as up in Fairbanks. They have natural hot springs.
Yeah.
And being able to go to one of those during Fairbanks winter. I lived in South Central Alaska, around Anchorage, so we only got winter kind of. Not nearly as bad as some of the winter way north in Alaska. Because Fairbanks can get as cold as -40.
Oh.
Yeah, people literally cannot go outside. Part of the Alaskan college is up there too. Like, if I wanted to get a film degree, I would have had to move to Fairbanks, and fuck that. I'm not living in Fairbanks. Fairbanks is smack dab in the middle of Alaska. I think so the pipeline, the start of the pipeline, Prudhoe Bay oil rig, that is at the very top of Alaska in a town called Dead Horse, which is a very accurate name because no living thing lives up there. And during summers, it's storms of mosquitoes. And when I say storms, I do not exaggerate. I'm talking black clouds of those funny blood-sucking bugs.
That's an unpleasant visual.
If I find a video, I'll show you. It's messed
Oh
up.
god.
Oh, good.
I heard Prudhoe Bay paid really well, but the harsh working environments is a trade-off. I've had friends go work up there and just stop within 2 years because, like, the amount of money they made up there, they can, like, take a year and a half off. But, yeah, this is probably a good place to call it good for the night. I don't know about you guys.
We
Yeah,
answered some questions and we tackled some bells.
Yeah.
I think
you
we
guys...
talked for too many bells.
Oh my god, Darkseid 2 OST started playing? The fucking carnival? I need to play Darkseid 2 on here one of these days.
Okay, but you do have to play one first. There is
That's
more.
true, yeah. Thank you for the follow, other Pepsi.
Oh boy, fucking Harvester. That's another one.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, there's a bunch of point and clicks I want to get to one of these days. Bobo honking discussion stream. But yeah, thank you everybody who stopped by. Thank you, Mix. Thank you, Perth. Thank you, Gage, for letting me subject you to both a very bad trivia game and Taco Bell TF for my birthday this year.
It was lovely.
Thanks.
I mean, technically half of that's my fault.
Half of it is technically your fault. But thank you everybody who showed up, and have a good night.